treat her children like they're your children, bro. She's looking for a dude to come take care of her children. YouTube, what's good? It's your boy BVM Molly G back with another video. Like, comment, subscribe for more motivational videos on how to be the best version of yourself. Okay, we're going to be reacting to a couple clips. Well, we're going to do one clip on this video. I'll probably do 3 clip videos today. And this video is a single mom explaining why she doesn't date dudes who have kids and don't want to have any more children. Let's get right into it. Bro, like,
I feel like the hardest part about dating as a single mom is that I have kids and I don't want no more. And then I also don't want to date a baby dad. A lot of these guys without kids want to have a kid. You see what the problem is? Am I really going to sacrifice my body, my time, my everything again for another man to satisfy his needs again? You really have to be worthy of me for that, because I already fucked up once.
Yeah, you did.
And I gave someone that isn't. I share kids with somebody already. I don't want no more kids. I'm so happy with my kids. I really just have to fucking be head over heels in love with you for me to want to have your fucking kids. They don't have kids and they would like to have a kid of their own. I'm just like, well, fuck. Like, should I continue to talk to you or not? Because I don't know if I'm gonna get there. I just don't know if I'm gonna get there. I'm sorry. Don't come for me about like you're a baby mama and you don't want to date a baby daddy. Like, who cares? There's people that don't have kids that don't want to date anybody with kids. There's people that want to date with people with kids that are comfortable with that. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I just personally don't want to date somebody with kids. Like, my bad. Like, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, if it happens, that's fine. But I really don't fucking want to. You know what I mean? If you don't understand, don't. Just don't. And then also, I don't know if I want you to meet my kid. So, like, how serious can this get?
What do they be yapping about, bro? Like, what sense does that make, shorty? Like, I had to write down some bullet points about what the hell she just said, just so I can remember, bro. Cause like, yo, first of all, you're a baby mom. Second of all, you have 2 kids. If a dude gonna want to deal with you and he does not have kids, like you said, because you want a man who does not have kids, most likely he's going to want children. Unless he already has kids and doesn't want any more kids, bro. A dude is not going to step in the position to take care of stepchildren and not want to have his own children by you. It doesn't make sense. For all that, right, he can go get a fresh joint off the market. He can go get a fresh car off the lot with no 2 kids, with no baby daddy drama, with no old age, with none of this stuff. He can go do that if that's his prerogative, right? Because you're making it very difficult on him, bro. Like, look, what she's doing is, she just said it. She's looking for someone to simply just raise their kids. She loved their kids. She has to love you in order to have kids with you. She has 2 kids by a dude. She still loves that dude, right? He probably just not acting right. He probably not in her life. He probably not in the children's life. He a deadbeat dad. Or he could just be a good dad and he's not in her life, right? But she still has an emotional attachment to this guy because of the children. That's literally what she just said out her mouth. So why would you come in there just to simply be a stepdad? Why would you come in there just to simply raise her children? She wants you to take care of her because she's going to still want you to be a man. She's going to still want you to do all those provider man things. She's still going to want you to be a leader. She's still going to want you to run a household, but you can't even have children with her. She wants you to treat her children like they're your children, bro. She's looking for a dude to come take care of her children. That's what she's looking for. She already had the lover, as she stated. She had the lover. She was in love with this man. That's why they had 2 children together. That dude was the lover and he's the baby daddy. Now here she come looking for the provider to come take care of her kids. I just did a video on the lover versus the provider, and this is what I'm talking about. It would make sense if she's like, you know what? I got 2 kids. I would really want to date a guy who has kids already because he knows what it takes to raise children. I can judge a man off his character about how he raises his children. She didn't say that. What she said was, I don't want to date men who have children. I also don't want to date men who want to have children. I have children, but I don't date men who has children or want to have children. What sense does that make? What does that she mean? What does that mean to her, bro? Like, come on, let's keep it a bean. What does that mean? Comment in the video, what do you think it means when she says that she does not want to have no children and she doesn't want to date a man with children? She's looking for a provider to take care of her stepkids. She wants somebody to take care of them damn kids, bro. She's looking for a provider man who can take care of a household, take care of the kids, take care of her, and she don't even have to do nothing for him. She don't have to pour anything into that man, right? She just says she does not have that energy into doing that, bro. Like, come on. Look, she doesn't want to sacrifice. She just said that. She does not want to sacrifice the things in her life to freaking deal with another man, but she wants you to sacrifice. She wants you to sacrifice not having children with this woman. She's cool looking. She's nice looking. You see her and you're like, you know what? I could probably have nice babies with her. I want to have babies with her one day, right? If I'm going to marry her, be in a marriage or whatever, I'm going to want to have a family with her, right? She's not willing to sacrifice her happiness for what you want. You want a child. You want a family. Even if you wanted to be a step, even if you want to take care of her stepkids, she's not willing to put aside the fact that she does not want to have any more children for you, the man who came into her life, raising her stepkids, married her, took care of her as a woman, because they all want provider men, took care of her as a woman, and you don't even get what you want out of the situation. What can she offer you? Seriously, like, no joke. I'm not joking. I'm being dead ass. What can she offer you as a man who doesn't have kids? What type of, like, look at the baggage she got, bro. She just said that she was in love with her baby father. They had 2 children together. She's not willing to love another man enough to have another child with him. What are you getting? What are your ROIs? What are your return on your investments for dealing with this type of woman, bro? For all that, you might as well get a car fresh off the lot. No miles, no wear and tear, no engine problems, no transmission problems, none of that. But she wants you to freaking fully invest as a high value man who doesn't have children, who got his life together, his things together. He's very attractive, to invest in her, bro. They're delusional, bro. She's delusional, bro. She's crazy. Like, no, right? It's not gonna happen. Like, look, she effed up. In the video, she said she effed up, right? She chose that guy to have a child with because she was in love. She loved that man. She chose to have the baby with that guy. Why is that your problem? As a man, why is that your problem? As a single man, why is that your problem? As a single man with no children, why is that your problem? As a single man with no children that got his life together, why is that your problem? As a single man with no children that got his life together and got his money up and his emotional intelligence and his body and he's attractive, why is that your problem? Why are you going to take on the problem that is this single mother when you're a top tier guy, when you're top of the line guy? Bro, 80% of the dudes in the world are not top tier dudes, right? 20% maybe are top tier dudes. And I'm not just talking financially. I'm talking physically, financially, emotionally, spiritually. Like, these dudes are just rare breeds of guys. Why, as you, being one of those type guys, will take care of this single mother? For some sex? For some yams? Bro, you top tier, bro. You walk outside and chicks walk up to you all the time trying to give you sex. Chicks approach you. Chicks slide in your DMs because you're a rare breed. Why would you invest? Why would you invest into this company? This company is not going to bring you no profit. This company is not going to bring you no joy. This company is not going to bring you no fulfillment, but a damn headache. Don't invest with this single mother when you know that there are a bunch of women out here that don't have kids. They don't have children. They don't have children, bro. If I'm going to deal with a chick that got kids, those kids better be mine. It's more of an investment. These are my children. I'm going to raise my kids. I'm going to invest in my kids. I'm going to make sure my kids are knowledgeable. I'm going to make sure my kids are intelligent. I'm going to make sure my kids are prosperous. What's the benefit of taking care of your kids? Because I love you? I love you to take care of your kids, but you don't love me enough to have another me. What's the delusion, bro? Come on, don't make sense, bro. Like, look, and to be honest with you, right? In my opinion, her baby daddy control the situation. Her baby daddy control her. Look, he got the 2 kids out of her. Not 1, but 2. He emotionally imprinted on her. He sexually imprinted on her. Every time she looks at her children, she's going to see their father. And that's the guy that she loved. So she should just deal with that dude, that nigga. Instead of finding somebody else to try to take care of her kids. Like she said, she's in love with this guy. She has to be in love with a man in order to have children with him. She's looking at it like she don't love you enough to have children with you, bro. She's looking for a dude to come take care of her kids because her baby daddy was acting weird. But that's her imprint. That's who the guy she loves. That's the guy that she always going to think about, always fantasize about, always wonder, damn, I wish that situation would have worked out, right? It's her first baby daddy. She really wants him. She don't really want you. You're a second option. You're the second pick, bro. You're second string. You're not that guy to her. Her baby daddy, the one she allowed to bust all up in her twice. They have 2 kids, bro. Like, no matter what he did, bro, she wanted that guy to be you. But she couldn't get him to act right because he was the lover. He wasn't the provider. But she sees stability in you. She look at you like, well, he don't got no kids. I can manipulate this guy into like liking me and loving me and take care of my kid. That's how they think, bro. They're like slow. Look, you're just a substitute. You're just a substitute to her, bro. You're not the main course. You're the second option. It's not that. What it is, like, it's not that for her. She needs you to take care of her son. She needs you to take care of the child. She needs you to provide for that child, bro. That's what she needs. It's not raw sexual energy when it comes to dealing with you right now, bro. She's looking for stability. She's looking for a way out, an easier livelihood, an easier lifestyle, right? She want her cake and eat it too. And I guarantee you, if you go deal with a chick like this that got multiple kids and tell you that she don't want no kids, bro, it's a waste of your time. Look, I remember I was talking to this chick, right? Baddie, bro. Like, bad, bro, bad. And I'm talking to her. She had a kid. She was so bad. She made me feel so attracted to her that I was like, I don't have kids. That I was like, you know what? I could probably deal with that, right? But you know what turned me off and made me block her is this fact that I was like, yeah, okay, cool. You got one. Like, do you plan on having any more? She's like, no, I don't plan on having any more. I got my tubes tied. I don't plan on having any more children. Then why are you talking to me? Why are you talking to me, bro? Because eventually this is going to progress. I'm going to sleep with you. You're going to want a relationship. And when that relationship comes and you start to really, really like me, you're going to want me to take care of that kid. But again, I'm not going to be able to have kids with you, bro. Like, it's a waste of time, bro. And shorty talking about something, don't come for me. You should already know that red pill dudes is going to come for you because you sound delusional and you sound crazy and you sound out of your mind, bro. Like, what is she tripping on, bro? She tripping if she think a dude is going to come take care of her kids unless he's a simp. Unless he's a simp and he don't get no chicks. Unless he don't value himself, he's going to do this. But we not like them guys. We value ourselves. We're not simps. And we understand there's an abundance. There's a supply of women out here that's looking for rare men. And we're rare men, bro. Always remember that. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if y'all like this video. It's been your boy, BBM Molly G, and I'm out.